My friends are so negative. So fucking negative, bro. Ooh, my bad. I just wanted to see if it picked me up. Did it pick me up? Oh, it did. How's it look? I'm excited because it's different. Yeah. I don't fucking know. Let me share this to all the groups. My bad. Y'all remember how long that took last time? It's gonna be the same thing. Right post. Somebody gone. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Oh man, we talking a lot of pod and nerd pod talk today. It's gonna be a potty day. So just be prepared. Be prepared. Sorry that I have to do this way. If anybody knows a better way, please tell me. Please tell me. I wish there was like a click and just dump all. So weird. I hate. Yo. See? It's gonna do that shit again. Yeah, man, you don't believe in yourself. Hey, always believe in yourself. Even when the mic is muted, believe in yourself. How long was the mic muted for? Why does it always do that? What is the 10 minutes I'm supposed to not cuss? 10 minutes. You know how hard it is to not cuss for 10 minutes? It is for me, it is the hardest thing. Like I'm having an issue with my child and me cussing because the boy is he knows how to use cuss words and it's not good because he doesn't know when to stop. I got like 2 more of these groups and then we're gonna get into the show. Fuck, I don't know if I just did that one. That's a good one. 2 more. Hold on. Bro. My bad, I'm talking NFTs. I know what NFTs are. Like, I'm very aware. I'm sorry. This is the last one, and we'll get the show going. Haven't been in here in a while. All right, let's get into it. You know what's really bothering me is that like I feel like my friends have split up with like all the podcast negativity that I had to endure today. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm really trying to like wrap my brain around it, but it's very upsetting because I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen to the pod world? You know what I'm saying? The pod world is changing. I mean, honestly, all of it's changing. If you really look at like the landscape of things, it's definitely some changes coming. Let's get the show going. And oh, what up, boy? From Cancun, my boy, in the great country of Mexico. Saludo. Let me get this show popping. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. How does the mic look this way? Is this the people y'all appreciate? Y'all like this or nah? Y'all don't like that? Let me know. Let me know. I really can't take the idea of the Joe Budden podcast not being a thing. Like, it's something I do. Not ready for that. Remember to listen to the music. Head over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere that music that the pod is streamed, except for the video. Hey. I need a sponsorship for this. This thing is great. Who knows? No. Nah. Maybe. But we'll see. It's Kasabian Lavoe Wine. What's going on, beautiful people? We got the new setup, and it's dope. I dig it. Welcome to the show, live from Las Vegas, episode 170. Behind the Golden Empire microphone. Classics were recorded with this thing. It's a throwback for showback. I don't know why I said that. I'm bummed. Head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. K-Lavo TV. Hit the subscribe button. Check out the music. All the music is posted up there. The new album is still coming. But it should be live by Friday. I hope. I'm really so over fighting, trying to get it up. It's coming though. I have no choice. It's gonna be up. I need to have that album out. So that's coming. Head over to www.klavo.com. This is weird that I don't have the mic in front of me. It's in front of me, but it's not in front of me. So I got to get used to being on camera this way. Either way, head over to www.klavo.com. Check out the merch, check out the music, stream, download, share it, let somebody know. The whole archive, 169 episodes of the Kasabian Lavoe Show is there. The links will take you to Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere podcasts are listened to. We might cut it off and just keep it on Apple because that's where a majority of our audience is. Either way, head over there, check it out. Check out the merch. We got some dope hoodies. Dope hoodies. Go to Popple. That's Popple. Damn, can't focus on the name. Popple's a digital business card of sorts. In a post-corona world, we don't want to touch people's nasty business cards. And what better way than having Popple? As an entrepreneur, a realtor, an entertainer, getting my information out to clients is necessary. So the easiest way, listen, the most heartbreaking thing that you can do is hand somebody a business card and they throw it on the ground and you find it after having a conversation with them where you thought you were, going somewhere and you didn't go nowhere. It just didn't work out that well. That happens. It's really crushing. Using Popples right in their phone, they see all the links, whatever picture you put up there, hopefully it's eye-catchy. You can change it. You can always surprise your clients by, keeping it fresh. But they get your phone number. They get your email address. They get your website, your Instagram, your YouTube. whatever it is you do, you can put it right there at their fingertips. Head over to popple.co, Popl.co. Use Kasabian Lavoe checkout, save 20%. And let's get to the show. Enough with the ads. I want a sponsorship from the Square Pillow people. I really like those Square Pillows. Have you seen the Square Pillows? I feel like I'm reaching. Let me not reach. Like, what's the purpose? I kind of like this. This is different. Like, how y'all feeling this? Like, I don't know how y'all taking it. So, it's gonna be a nerdy podcast, and when I say nerdy, I'm bummed out. I'm very bummed out. Why? Why is Kasabian bummed out? Well, the Joe Budden podcast is going through some turmoil, and I listen to podcasts. I don't know. I think a lot of podcasters listen to podcasts. Like, I didn't grow up on talk radio, but as an artist, I used to love listening to talk radio because that way I'm not influenced to write music like somebody else, which is a big deal for me. I didn't want to be like mimicking what I heard or accidentally copying a riff of some sort. So yeah, I listen to talk radio, and I mean, I was young, but I can't say that I grew up on it. But yeah, I listened to talk radio, and it kept me from, well, I can't say copying people, because like, fucking listening to talk radio, and you start fucking copying them too and making fun of how they speak. But listening to talk radio, I realized that I could do other things and like listen. So like, it worked out well because I was always on the road. One, sometimes we didn't have good service. Some talk radios like AM, and like you can catch AM all over the fucking world. But you know, like having headphones in and just listening to something and doing stuff has always been something I do. And it's usually not even music. Like, I'll be listening to the news and shit, stocks and bullshit I ain't never understood, but I just listen to it just to keep myself busy. I mean, podcasting works the same way. So once you find one, you start looking and learning about different podcasts, and you know, you really delve into it, and you find some dope shows and you find some dope content, and it definitely leads you into other wormholes of podcasts, and you get to know these people, man. Like, this is very intimate. That's why I like my quality of sound to be very high, because I'm in your ear. So I like to sound as crisp as possible. I want to have good quality video, so that when you see me, it feels like you're just in the room. We just chilling. We're just having a conversation about what's going on, and you can comment below. You can call when we have the lines up, and we can really create dialect in a more intimate fashion than, I don't think anything else in the world is like this. Like, this style of entertainment, this is so new. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I went to a live podcast, the Joe Budden podcast. I love the Joe Budden podcast. I love the Joe Rogan podcast. Joey Diaz, his show canceled. They didn't cancel, but he shut it down, started some new shit. I just got into History Hyenas. They just did their last show today. They broke up. Joe Budden has definitely been the man of controversy for a lot of reasons. Like, Joe stays in some shit, but it's dope because it's Joe, and you just gotta love Joe. Watching the progression of that podcast definitely inspired me. Like, I do a lot of things because of them. I think the show is awesome. Yeah, it's been rough, but I mean, there's really nothing to talk about. And being in this space, like, I talk politics. A lot of them don't want to talk politics, but in order to stand out, we have to do different things, because all hip hop shows can't be the same. Like, it's not cool if every show is, a bunch of dudes talking about what's going on, or you get the same aspects of things. Like, this has to be different. So watching Joe and all their progression, I definitely follows suit. I made my own adjustments as I went up. Tim Dillon is probably my favorite person in the world right now, and his podcast is fucking hilarious. Excuse me. Tim Dillon has some of the best content on the internet. And if I could learn how to tell stories the way Tim does, this whole shit changes. Tim knows how to tell a story. I'll always progress. Sorry if I got loud. I'll always progress, because I feel like there's no way, like, I won't feel comfortable charging people a Patreon if I can't provide something I would pay for myself. I'm not saying that I wouldn't pay for what I'm doing right now, but I'm still at the stage of gathering an audience and accumulating people. when I see, Rogan make a move to Spotify for $300 million, and then you hear about Joe and them going to Spotify, starting the exclusive movement and getting X amount of dollars and doing things, you go, wow, like this can really be something. When in reality, I didn't know where this was going to go or if this was going to become the next evolution in my career. And here we are. Now, back to Joe and the Joe Budden podcast. Joe has it. So if you don't know who Joe Budden is, he's a rapper. He's retired. He was on Everyday Struggle. He had I guess he has. I mean, State of the Culture isn't canceled, but I know they just haven't filmed anything. But he started a couple of shows. He starred in a couple of shows. You may have seen him on Love and Hip Hop. You may have seen him on his podcast. You may have seen him on the Pull Up on his channel. He has a podcast network with 2 shows, including his own, so 3 shows. And, Joe has been an entrepreneur and a leader in the digital entertainment space for a long, long time. Joe Budden's definitely been ahead of the curve for a long time, and watching their progression and his progression is dope. Is really dope. So, when you see like the podfathers of it all starting to fall apart, it makes you wonder what's really going on. Like, I want to start a network because I understand that market share is what makes you more powerful. As a machine, if I'm able to provide 10, 12 hours of entertainment per day, I'm more valuable than just one show. Like, I hope you listen to other podcasts, because there's no way my half-hour, 45-minute shows are enough. There's no way. And I know that, so I ain't tripping. Like, I want you to go out there and discover other pods. They're dope as shit. Like, this is the cool, like, honestly, podding is so dope because you get to see a different side of people that they probably, they don't even know they have sometimes. Like, sometimes you start talking and you get comfortable and you really get into these pockets where you couldn't do anywhere else. Like, talking, I know it sounds kind of weird to say, but talking is a skill. Like, it's not easy to talk for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and keep people's attention. So holding court and being able to do this as almost like a spar. Nah, it ain't even sparring. This shit is like a dance. This is like a fine dance to really tell. That's what I'm saying. If you listen how Tim Dillon tells a story, he's able to bring you in, put you in the place, really dial in where you're at. You feel it. You almost know exactly what he's talking about when he does it. And that's definitely something that I want to learn, because I don't think I do that too well. I'm able to admit my weaknesses. Watching the Joe Budden podcast definitely taught me that this can really go somewhere. Like, we can really do something big with this. And if this is going to be a legitimate business, or this is going to be something I take serious, I need to invest in myself. Watching what Joe did, he invested in himself, and it worked. Another thing that Joe did that was really impressive to me was that he did it with his friends. I've always wanted to do things with my friends, but from the conversation I just had with my friends about NFTs, it shows me that we're on different pages. Like, it's so frustrating when I say a month ago we should link up and do some NFT together. Like, it's not about well, it is about quality, but I mean, it's about what we make, what we do with it, what value we put to it. Like, and if you don't try it, then how the fuck you know? Like, don't bring me the same story I brought now when I said we could do something. We could do something with the show. We could do some type of NFT that gets you some type of exclusive show once a month, or exclusive pass to new music, or a BTS for the show. Like, there's a ton of NFT that we could make. And I just wanted to collaborate with my boys because let's make money together. You know what I'm saying? But watching Joe do a show with friends is dope. Like, that's the dream, right? You want to do things with your homies, and you kind of have to envy somebody doing something with their homies. But from what I learned working with your homies, bro, they're not all as passionate as you may be. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can't be mad at somebody for not being in the same mind state you're in. But you want to have a team, you know what I'm saying? And you watch something like the Joe Budden pod fall apart, and you go, fuck. Like, no, not the boys. I've been saying for weeks, there's a lot of room in media. With Rush's passing, this David Dobrik kid is going through hell. He's about to be out the window. Call Me Daddy split up. What else? The church, that shit is gone. History Hyena gone. It's the Real gone. How many shows on CNN? CNN is losing ratings by the millions. Every day people are fucking running away from CNN, NBC, Fox. So there's more available eyes and ears for whatever type of content you're creating, from gaming content to this type of content where we just talk, pop culture. It's a variety infotainment show. We talk business, politics, pop culture, real estate, and everything else in between. So, damn, I don't even know what point I was making. Like, I really got lost in that point because that variety infotainment is something that I really want to provide. I think that's what it all comes down to, what you're providing. Like, what I've learned from the Joe Budden pod is that they definitely give it up, but they've gotten lazy. And watching them fight worries the fuck out of me, man. Bro, Rory's going through it at home with his old lady. Like, this is how deep it is, bro. Like, this is family. Like, Rory's going through it with his wife or his ex or whatever. They splitting. He cheating. He didn't cheat. I'm like, no, not Rory. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Maul is like the coolest. If you don't know who Maul is Big's brother, who was Big's brother and No ID's brother, not Kanye, but Maul was or is Big's brother, who Big is one of the three founders of Rockefeller. I mean, that boy is so tied into hip hop, it's ridiculous. And he's a great voice and a great mind, and it's fun to listen to. Knowing that they're going through turmoil, it really hurts my feelings because, like I said, we're invested. This shit is so intimate. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying. Like, this is so intimate. Like, we have a bond. And when you see all these shows splitting up, all I see is room. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a capitalist, right? So I see room. I go, okay, this is an opportunity for me to grow my audience and for me to put myself in the position of what's next. In today's show, I really don't have any structure. Like, I was going to talk about, let me see. I'll tell you the whole breakdown. Hold on. Let me show you the breakdown. Don't send me thumbs. I don't read that shit. Floyd Mayweather, and we'll get back to Joe and them. Floyd Mayweather is supposed to have a $1.5 billion contract to have 3 mega fights. One of those fights being Canelo, another one of those fights being Errol Spence Jr., and the other fight being Pacquiao. If that happens, that's fucking amazing. Holyfield and Tyson are fighting. It's in April. It's getting nasty. Speaking of getting nasty, David Dobrik is fucked. And he's a gross man. All his homies are gross. And that shit's just not cool, bro. NBA YoungBoy got locked up. I wish him the best. I hope he can get through this. He's a very, very underrated talent, and I would like to see him continue. If his label put money behind him, he would be phenomenal. Cassidy and Hitman Holla are going to battle. They had a face-off. Hitman bugged the fuck out, grabbed the gun or his bag with a gun, and it was going to pop off. If you're in the rap battles, go check it out. I think there's something called Caffeine. It's on Instagram. They sent me, or whatever, I'm friends or whatever, but I haven't downloaded the app or checked it out. It's been so hard to watch battle raps that I kind of have fallen off as a fan. And my bad. I'm learning this whole little setup that we're doing now. I kind of fell off as a fan. But Cassidy and Hitman is going to be a great battle. Now, the mass shooting. Yeah, I saw it. Apparently, there's been like 200 and something mass shootings this year. You could blame Corona. You can blame people just having mental illness. What I can't sit here and do is agree with the bill to change gun laws, because it's so much more than just gun laws. We already have gun laws. Murder is illegal. We always go through this shit. We need some help right now that the government can't really offer, and it's more community. Stop using words like white terrorist, because you're taking away from what a terrorist is. Because when I think terrorist, just being honest, this is my opinion, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Terrorist to me would be a group that's like sitting around planning and plotting to commit evil, not one person spazzing the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, one person spazzing the fuck out is literally just that. One person spazzing the fuck out. It's not terrorism. This is just some fucking doofball that got nothing to do. It's not okay, We shouldn't condone this. And we already have gun laws. Now, he got shot in the leg and he got taken into custody. Why didn't they blow his head off? I don't know. Somebody help me, because I don't fucking get it. Either way, stop using that word. I don't think it really works or fits the way you want it to. You're taking away from it, and then when it's necessary to use later, it's not going to have the same, You understand what I'm saying? Now, back to Joe and the boys. This is my problem, too. This is how my brain works. Like, I'm all over the fucking place all the time. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm really trying to work on it, but it fucked me up. Like, it really threw off my whole day. It threw off my whole day. Like, I really follow the podcast. I follow a lot of podcasts. So, like, when I see them doing well, it excites me because it just gives me hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had like a huge surge after Monday's show. Crazy surge. I don't know why. Thank you. I appreciate it. Head over to YouTube, Kasabian Lavoe TV. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Head over to Apple Podcasts, rate us, leave a comment. I'm not too good at doing that, but I need to do better at that. Head over to klavo.com. You know, check out the merch. That doesn't change. We'll keep on bringing that up. And shout out to my pod listeners. Y'all the best listeners in the world. Like, all millions of y'all are amazing, and we couldn't do this without y'all. The viewers, too. Y'all cool. Y'all just real, like, not here. Y'all gonna be here. Say your name. I'm not saying your name, bro. This is the problem with this chat. They're so aggressive. Put me. I don't got the phone up here. Gilly's in the chat going crazy. Gilly is the friend I was talking about, the NFTs. I literally told his ass, let's make a fucking NFT about 3 weeks ago. I have everything we need. We can create something. And he's like, oh, I'm not that great of an artist. I'm not at that level. And I'm like, bro, it ain't even about that. It's not about that. Let's just make a fucking NFT and then let's see what the fans think. Like, we might make a crazy ass masterpiece. Like, if we don't try, we won't know. I'm doing virtual land. I don't even know what that means. Yo, Friday I had the phone set up. So, okay. How do you like the new setup? How we doing? Yeah. Mike Tyson's fighting. Logan Paul's fighting. Floyd Mayweather may fight a kangaroo by my birthday. We don't know, but everything is going on and it is getting good. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Okay, don't be in here sharing your shit or the moderators will kick you. I don't even have moderators. I don't have moderators. I don't want Joe and them to break up. Do I think Joe does bad business? No, I don't think Joe does bad business. What I think that Joe does is just impulsive business. And it may not necessarily be a bad thing, but it definitely is impulsive. I wish the best for the whole team, and I hope they really can come back together, because if they don't, there is so much room. I'm telling you, if you are a content creator, there's so much room. Rush is gone. If the Joe Budden podcast breaks up, bro, it is on and popping. Am I blaming academics? Hell yes. I'm blaming Star. I'm blaming everybody for this shit, bro. Like, I mean, all my friends of the show, they understand, because the Patreon is sucking dick. It ain't really doing too well. Yeah. You see, Gilly, I'm going to need you to do your Googles. Do your Googles. Man, it sucks. I really don't want to see them break up, but it's like, you know, sometimes you got to get the fuck out the way. You just got to get the fuck out the way. You just got to move. You got to let me do my thing. I got to let me breathe. I'm going to go play video games with my friends. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you.